of 2024, Mr. Dom Correlia. Yan! Dom, Bazil, Kevin, good afternoon. How about another big hand? You could also scream and swoon for our international kings. Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide happens tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to be there with another king who's not here in this particular panel, but will be joining us also tomorrow. And I see that you guys have seen the ads as well via the Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide page. But in the meantime, let us focus on the kings right here. Let us begin with somebody. Is it your first time right here in the Philippines, Dr. Fazil? First time, yeah?
No.
Oh, it's not his first time. Okay, perfect. We share.
No, I was lucky enough to be in Manila in 2019.
Okay.
Had a good stay here. Came through with the Mr. World Organization at the time. Stayed a little longer to kind of look at the country. It's a beautiful place.
It is indeed. And of course, welcome back to the Philippines. How was your flight? Were there any funny things that happened?
Listen, nobody collapsed. I didn't need to save anybody's life, but it was 13 hours, so I was quite stiff afterwards, but it was worth it to get here.
All right, looking fresh, brother.
Thank
All right,
you.
let's go to Kevin. Kevin, so what is your favorite Filipino word that you have learned so far in your stay right here in the Philippines? Oh, okay, he is laughing because it's laughable. Could we say the word right here, right now? No? Kevin, let's just go to your favorite food. I mean, you've been in the Philippines for some time. Which one is something that you always go back to? And probably look for different versions around the Philippines.
Any inasal, pansit canton, of course, adobo ng manok. Anything with ulam.
Ulam. Sarap kasi ng mga ulam sa Pilipinas. Ladies and gentlemen, but let us go to this man who probably is in a full circle moment. I mean, just last year, very fresh into our minds, you won Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. I mean, you were one of the winners of Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide. But right now, you have a very big role into, passing it already, the crown to somebody else. But how does it feel, to be in this full circle moment now? You're an international king.
It's definitely a lot of responsibility for me, and it's also a new experience. It's also an honor to be representing your country. So sitting here right now with these kings, it really is an honor. So I would like to thank you, Mama J, Empire, for assembling the Avengers today. That's what
The Avengers are you can see.
Yeah, that's what it
Which
feels
character are they? Yeah, you can feel that.
But it is really an honor, and it's a big responsibility, and you need to be a bigger person than yourself to really carry this.
Yes, but third, you're a big person already. When I stand beside you, I feel so dwarfed. But right now, since you are the representative of the Philippines right now for these guys, what are your plans to make their stay worth it this time, Dom? Your brothers right here.
Definitely a lot of Filipino food in store for especially Dr. Fazil over here. Kevin, he's a Filipino already. I've seen him on TV a lot of times already. And I think we already made our acquaintances inside. We had so much laughs, so much stories about our experiences. So there's just more to come with that.
For sure, for sure. All right, let's go to Kevin. Kevin, what has been your most favorite experience, I suppose, in the Philippines so far? Because it feels like on your feet, you've been enjoying yourself, really.
To me, every day is special. Every day is a new opportunity. So I can't take anything like what's more favorite. I can't say because everything is my favorite thing. Being able to come to the Philippines and getting an opportunity to be a Kapuso, GMA, and Sparkle under Empire as well. I don't think many people in the world get this opportunity to move to another country and get as big an opportunity as I did. And very grateful for that, and I hope I'm doing a good job and making the Philippines proud.
Amazing. Doc, of course, this is your second time in the Philippines. Which place in the Philippines would you like to explore this time?
Honestly, I would love to, if I could, just go through the whole country, just because I feel like the energy here is so welcoming. We're talking about us in the back and we're laughing and everybody's very engaging, wanting me to feel very welcome. Also, I'm pretty sure I could give up a couple of centimeters on the pants with the food. So
Get
if
ready.
anybody has an invite for me to go have some traditional food, I'll say yes for the next few days.
Okay, don't forget to ask for a kiss. Kiss it. Is here.
Keys it.
Ladies and gentlemen, now this time, let's get it more juicier. Ladies and gentlemen, how about we open the floor for your questions? Any questions for Mr. Mkiza, Mr. Dasson, and Mr. Correlia? Okay, let's begin with Christian of the Crown.
Hi, gentlemen. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Philippines. So, I'm Christian from the Crown Philippines. But any top of mind highlight of your reign so far?
Highlights of the reign. Let's start with our doctor.
We start since hello Christian. Great question. I think with our showcase coming very soon, I've been thinking about my reign and some of the things I've been privileged and had the honor to do. One of the things that stick out for me is the legacy work we do. Supranational Sister Carl Foundation, we really do try to make sure that we aren't just about the beauty element, but being on the ground and helping people. I was able to go to Ethiopia, Mozambique, and Arastal was able to go to Indonesia as well. We've really been trying to make sure everybody understands that the beauty pageant world isn't just about walking and looking great and kind of press conferences. It's gentlemen and women who say, we want to make a change, we want to affect change. And yes, it's great that these guys look so handsome and they look beautiful, but it's more about shining the light on the important things in the world that need us to really help. So for me, that's the thing that stuck out. It also helps that the kind of medically it's interesting for me, but yeah, that's my front of mind. And hopefully Manila as well, once I'm done with this.
All right, there you have it, our Mr. Supernatural. Wow, full of content right there. I hope you pick that up. Kevin, how about you?
For me, it's been being able to find a home. Because for the past 6 years, since the pandemic actually, prior to the pandemic, I've been around the world, been traveling every 6 months, every 8 months. But after winning the title of Manhunt International, I've been able to find a place to settle down here in the Philippines, to stay grounded, to always have somewhere I can go back to and just relax. And I think that's really important because this life can get really busy, really stressful, and it can also maybe force you to forget who you are and where you come from. But I've been blessed and again thankful to finally have somewhere to stay, somewhere I can call home.
Sweet, Kevin. Of course, you're Filipino already, right? Dom, how about you?
For me, being a title holder, it's about passing to the next crown. There's something very wholesome about the Mr. Pilipinas candidates asking me for advice on what they should do because they said that my aura is very different, my presence, they said they want to capture that. And so just being able to talk to them and make them, more confident in themselves and, just being this presence and this knowledge to them and to the fans, I think that's a very big highlight for my reign.
You're inspiring many, many people beyond what you know. And of course, let's go to our next question, Christian. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's go. Can you reintroduce yourself, just in case? But I love the outfit, huh?
Hey, Mabuhay. I'm Albert from Chicanas. My question for you is, for the three of you, what do you consider your biggest achievement wearing the title that you currently have?
Biggest achievement. Do we start with Dom? Yeah.
Biggest achievement, I think it's still to come. I haven't done a lot yet because it's been a very busy year. But for now, I'm really looking forward to for the competition and just seeing who will be next in line.
Amazing. But for sure, you're getting busy also getting into stuff to help out and whatnot. How about you, Dom?
Yeah, but I think again, it's whenever I'm asked about that, because I'm closer to kind of my end than a lot of other people. I think I've really been thinking about what it is that has been the highlight, and the whole journey's been great. I think handing over is going to be the pinnacle for me because as soon as I got it, I always wanted to tell myself, you're going to hand it over in a year. So do what you can when you can, so that when you hand the sash over, it feels a little heavier because you want the person who takes it to feel like they have a responsibility. And it's not in a mean way, but it's in a way of saying if you're a title holder, you need to feel like you are stepping into big shoes so that the next person has even bigger shoes. And I'm hoping at the end of it, I'll look back and say, handing the sash is probably the biggest achievement I've had because I've poured so much into it. But I still have a couple more weeks to go, so yeah, we'll see at the end.
Thank you so much. I love it how you framed it. It gets heavier for sure. And that means if it gets heavy, you fulfill your role, right? And it's a big shoes to fill. Kevin, how about you?
When I came back into this industry, because I mentioned earlier, I left in 2018 to pursue professional sports. So coming back into this industry, I needed to answer a couple of questions. And on top of the answers were, I wanted to achieve greatness. Because if I settle for anything less, why am I coming back into this industry? And I don't know if I've done that yet. I don't know how I'll do that. But I know that every day I get an opportunity to do that. And I hope along the way that I'm impacting people, changing their lives, giving them something to believe in, maybe something to hope for, or even strive towards. Because, you know, like a great man once said, you can either be cool or you can be great. But being cool, it's not always great. But being great, that's pretty cool.
True that. I mean, I love it that you don't just settle, right? Always for the best, and it's a daily thing that you do so that you can ease yourself with the pressure because you go to it day by day. All right, next question. Thank you, Albert. Last two. All right, hi. Kindly introduce yourself first.
I'm Charlie Pagulong from Philippine Star. So my question is, what do you look forward to in your stay here and at the coronation?
Who's gonna do that first? Charmy. So if there's an itinerary already, or at least you have an idea of what's gonna be happening.
Well, for me, I live here right now.
I know.
And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night, you know, to see how spectacular the show is. Because one thing I know for sure is that it's always better in the Philippines, and I know Philippines know how to host, they know how to coordinate pageants, and I'm just really looking forward to tomorrow night.
Doc?
I have to agree. In terms of hosting and pageantry and putting on a show, I know that when it comes to the Philippines, there's very few who can do it the way that you do it here. So I'm very excited to see how it's going to look. I'm very excited to see the would-be title holders for the various organizations. And honestly, I'm probably going to eat a lot more than I should.
Of course, served that song. It's so nice that we got that good impression. Philippines. How about you, Dom?
I am very excited for the production because, you know, I think with all of us gathered here, I think we're in for a very pasabog.
And something to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. Just sleep, and tomorrow we go to the finals. That's ladies and gentlemen. Have a big hand for our kings right here. You can expect them tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we have our guest from Mr. Supranational. Thank you so much for joining us, Sir Gerard. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. Such a humble and kind guy that we have right here. And Andre, nice to see you. Welcome to the Philippines, Mabuhay. I hope you're having a great time so far. Yes, do stay. Probably tag along with these guys, and you're going to be roaming around the Philippines and enjoying yourself even more. And yet again, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this afternoon. We're going to be having a photo first with our kings right here in the middle, right in front, and we're going to be joined by our dear friends. All right, our kings right here first for a photo, and of course for a chance to have great photos taken also coming from our friends from the media. Our kings. Tomorrow, we're going to be seeing more of them, and we're going to be completing our kings too. As you have seen at the official Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide page. And of course, don't you forget, tomorrow, 6 p.m., we're going to see each other at the Newport Performing Arts Theater. We have Sir Jonas and of course Sir Walter to join us right here in the middle for the photo opportunity. Exciting times ahead for sure. Cheer them out. Number. Mama J.
Top 5.
Ending everything with grace for sure. And it's chaotic, a lot of things happening, but look at that smile. Still beaming towards your cameras, right? Amazeballs. There you have it. All right. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us. Again, we are inviting you. Please don't miss. Of course, I'll be seeing you tomorrow at the New Court Performing Arts Theater. Program starts at 6 p.m. Mr. Pilipinas Worldwide Grand Coronation. Now we have 7 crowns to be queen to the kings of tomorrow. My name is Jasper Thompson. God bless you all. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful one to dab with you guys right here.
Oh, yung walang reach muna.
50 pesos. 50 pesos. Oh, okay.